Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot, and the eclipse has just passed us by, and I have to tell you, this particular eclipse was an intense one for me personally. I had to take some rest after that for a couple of days just to get back into form once again, and which is why I haven't really posted anything since. I want to know how was it for you, and in fact I'll tell you the backstory about this reading. So I wanted to know personally what this new phase, this new era post the eclipse was gonna hold in store for me. But then I thought, why just do it for myself? Why not just do it for all of us? Which is why I just took out my camera and decided that I had to film this. So as usual, you have 3 piles in front of you, so you can pick out whichever one that speaks to you, and we are going to find out in this video what this next phase, this new spiritual cycle, holds in store for all of us together. So I will give you some time to pick up whichever pile, and then I shall start off with the very first pile, which is pile 1. Hello, and if you've chosen the very first pile, these are your messages for the next spiritual cycle. So let us see what the universe has to say to you. The very first card that we have here talks about strength, and I think this is such a beautiful card to get. It's almost like you are standing tall in your element. I absolutely love this one, especially because you have this beautiful lion here. He's in his element, and just look at this angel. She has that sense of control over herself. She is in charge of her life, she's in charge of her destiny, and she knows that whichever direction she takes now, she is going to make the most of it. She has absolutely no doubt that she can make it happen for herself. So that is the kind of energy that I get for you, moving forward. So what I feel is, whatever area of your life that you choose to work on, whatever it is that you want to do now, it will sort of happen for you, because you are very much in control. You are in charge, you are in the driver's seat, and when you sort of have that vibration that you are controlling where you're going, now you know exactly where you want to go, there is definite possibility that you can end up there. Okay, the next one that we have here is the Arrow Master, hitting the mark. Exactly what I was talking about when the Angel of Strength came in. So it's like you are now going to be giving life your direction. So it's like you're pulling back the arrow and you're ready to shoot. So what is it that you're ready to shoot now? What do you want to hit with that arrow? Okay, so it's almost like you know what you want to do, and you're all set to go there. But again, another message that I really want to give you with regards to this, that really own yourself, own your power. But if when you're in this process, it so happens that sometimes not all arrows hit their mark, but don't give up in this process. Make sure that if there is one arrow that doesn't hit your mark, there is always going to be the next one. There is always going to be the one after that. And it's only with practice that you get it right. So if you get things wrong a couple of times, don't question yourself. Don't question your strength. Don't question your capacities, what I'm getting. Keep hitting. Keep working towards it, because you are going to make it, is what I have here. Okay, you're very much in control. Okay, you are very much in control of your destiny. And another thing that I get here is, before the arrow has to launch, it has to draw itself back. The strings have to be drawn really tightly. So especially in the previous cycle, if things were not going right for you, if you felt that you were really challenged, it was for a reason. It was because you have to now launch forth into this new life, and you're going to be doing so beautifully. Okay, so that is my message for you. The next one that I have here is another one of my really favorite cards. This is about nobility. It's about grace and gratitude. Again, the kind of expression she has, like she is a queen. Okay, she's a beautiful queen. She's gone through various seasons in her life. She's seen the good times, she's seen the bad times, but there is one thing that has remained constant about her. It's her grace, it's her attitude, it's her nobility. She understands, that life comes in cycles. travels, but she has to remain constant, is another message for you here. So no matter what happens in this journey forward, don't ever give up that belief in yourself that you have this capacity, that you're strong and you can accomplish just about anything. Next card that we have here is about challenges. So like, no matter what happens, no matter what things you come across, understand one thing. For you guys, what is important is when you come across challenges, you have to use your imagination to get around it. There are times that you shouldn't be facing a situation head on. There can be different ways around it. So it's about using your imagination when you're faced with an obstacle. Okay, so this is all about giving your life an individual flavor, is what I'm getting here. Okay, and I just think you guys are like moving forward in a very, very beautiful journey. And for a few of you, what I'm getting here is you might travel. Okay, for a lot of people this can be overseas travel, but this can be travel in general, and you can be entering a territory which is a little foreign to you, but is not something you're very familiar with. But just hang in there, use your imagination to sort of move things around according to your favor. You don't have to always tackle things head on. Sometimes it's good to be a little bit smarter about things, is also something that I'm getting here. So I think in this new journey there is a lot for you to learn, but again you are going at it very beautifully. It's like you're the queen, you're the king of your life, and now it's like you're going to be controlling your destiny, is what I'm getting, and it's going to be very, very, very good for you. The next is beauty. It's all about taking care of yourself. It's all about how you present yourself to the world. It's all about building this new self. It's all about reinventing yourself. It's all about building a new image for yourself. So a lot of newness coming here, but this also tells you to take care of yourself, take care of your energies, take care of your physical body. There is this beauty here. This also talks about appreciating your own beauty, appreciating your journey, appreciating how far you've come. It's all about observing the beauty of your life, beauty of your journey and of your spiritual path, is what I'm getting here. Of course, pay really good attention to yourself is another message here. Next thing, of course, when it comes to financial things, for you there's always enough, and there's always going to be enough. It's like the universe wants to provide things to you now. It's almost like a lot of things are going to arrange themselves very beautifully in your life, but at the same time you have to sort of send the message to the universe that you trust it. Because if you keep holding to those money blocks, if you keep questioning, oh my god, how am I gonna really afford this, how am I gonna afford my lifestyle, how am I gonna afford this next big thing that I want in your life, just understand you just have to set your vibration right. You have to be on the vibrational frequency of the thing that you're inviting in your life. So even when it comes to something like a credit card bill, and if you don't even have money to pay it, just say it out to yourself. I understand that this is the situation right now, but I'm gonna find a way around it. Things always work out for me, and things are going to work out this time as well. It's almost like things are magically going to work in your favor, and expect the universe to deliver. Okay, but there's always enough, and the universe is an abundant universe. You have to understand that. You have to match the vibrational frequency of the universe. Next is receiving. So this talks about being open to things, being open to experiences. Like I was talking to you here as well, there is a possibility that you could come across a lot of new things in this new journey, a lot of unfamiliar terrain. But accept it with open arms. Be open to newer experiences. It will just enrich your human experience. It will enrich you as a person. Don't remain closed. Be open, especially be open to receiving help. Be open to receiving love. Be open to receiving abundance from the universe. Be open to receiving the gifts from the universe. This also can be spiritual gifts. Possibly a lot of you do have a lot of spiritual gifts, but you're somehow not accepting them, or you're not fully embracing it, is what I'm getting here. This also talks about love. There is a possibility that somebody wants to get love into your life, but are you open to receiving it? Are you in the vibration of accepting a new person in your life? Are you in the vibration of accepting that perfect relationship in your life? Are you in the vibration of accepting a partner who is just right for you? A relationship that will stay is the question here. Are you open to receiving? Okay. And I just wanted to take one card from the Romance Angels deck. Do not panic. This talks about paying attention to the red flags. Exactly what we were talking about here. This, doesn't always speak to me about paying attention to the red flags of another person. Of course, it does mean that in certain cases. But for me, when I'm looking at these cards, these are also talking to me about your vibration. What is it that you're placing out vibrationally in the universe? Are you in alignment with what you want to receive in terms of your relationship? So pay attention to the red flags within yourself. If you want to have a relationship that is fulfilling, what are your repetitive thoughts? Oh my God, is it ever going to happen? I am sure he's going to cheat on me once again. Is he going to stay? So what is it that you're putting out in the universe when you think these thoughts? You're putting out more doubt. So the red flags are your own flags, are flags within you. So if you want to attract a beautiful love in your life in this new cycle, you have to be a vibrational match to it. You have to be open to a beautiful relationship. You have to firstly convince yourself that you deserve all of it. And you are ready to accept a new love in your life, one that you'll have a beautiful life with. You have to understand that you deserve this perfect relationship. So it's about your own vibration in this reading. Okay, so as you move forward in this new spiritual cycle, it's going to be about your own power and how you handle it. Okay, and in certain cases, where just to give you the other thing, if you feel like a relationship is not what it seems like, if you find a person is not all about what he says he is, pay attention to it. There's this very beautiful quote by Maya Angelou: when a person shows you the very first time what he's all about, believe them. Okay, so when a person is showing to you that he's not going to show up all the time, that he's going to be inconsistent, and he's not a vibrational match to you in some way, do you really need that person in your life then? Okay, it's all about a vibrational frequency for you guys. So it's all about working with yourself and building this beautiful life. But you have a beautiful capacity here, and you can make it happen because you have everything going right for you. Because the power is in your hand. You are this angel. You are the angel of strength. So what are you going to do about it is the question. So that's it from me for this particular video. I'm going to leave you this time with that question. And I shall see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hello my beautiful friends, and if you have chosen the second pile, these are your messages for the new cycle. So let us see what is it that you're getting here. So the very first card that we have is this beautiful card. This is the Temple Path. When I look at this card, what I really get is walking a path, walking a spiritual path, walking a path of a higher calling. Okay, and this is a path that has been walked by a lot of people before you. Okay, and this is also climbing the steps to achieving something, taking that one step towards your dream, taking that first step towards something that you want to build for yourself in your life. So this could possibly be, you want to have your own family, because we are having this Cancer energy currently, or this could be your spiritual path. This can be your career. Possibly you want to reach a path of leadership, or you want to reach there. And I see you getting there, because you know, when I get this card, it's about walking the path of the traveler, and when he reaches that destination, he becomes a teacher of sort, he becomes a mentor of sort. So that is what I see coming for you. So you know, a lot of you could be actually teachers, or you could be learning something, you could be in the process of learning something beautiful and you're going to teach it later. But this is also a path of abundance. It's about reaching that destination. It's about finding that fulfillment. It's also about happiness in the family. Okay, whatever this card is, it just stands for all things beautiful. It's about accomplishing your dreams. Okay, so this is the first one. Oh, the second one again. Oh, you guys have the best cards. Gaia's Garden. So this talks about abundance. So you know, you are moving, like I said, on this journey. So you are on the way towards reaching a entirely different level of fulfillment. Like the path that you're currently on, it's almost like, you know, your life path. It's what you're meant to do during this lifetime. And it's happening for you, you know. Whatever it is that you're doing, you are on the right path. So if you just, you know, come on this video looking for that yes sign, I'd say yes. You are on the right track. It's leading you towards happiness. It's leading you towards fulfillment. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Now I have various people watching my videos. So wherever this fits into your life, just fit it. This talks about abundance. This talks about fruition. This talks about all the beautiful blessings in your life. You know, but again, you know, looking at this from the scenario of, you know, world, I think the world at large is healing. So this also talks about healing. So as the world heals, you heal. But again, you know, spending time in nature, if you can do that, is also something that I'm getting. Or spend time gardening. Or doing something creative, because that's going to really put you on that fast track towards achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve. Oh my god, you just have the most beautiful cards. It's like making my heart happy, you know. Your reading is making my heart happy. It's about light. So whatever it is that you're doing the right thing. It's you're walking towards your destiny. You are about to achieve something that you've meant to achieve. Okay, and again, your life path is something that will bring a lot of people a lot of joy, like bring community a lot of joy. So for a couple of people, you can be healers, but you know, just by being yourself, healer or not, teacher or not, you are a light for the world. People can learn from your example. And that's something you're meant to be, because that is your life path, I'd say. You're meant to teach a lot of people certain lessons just by the virtue of being you. You are a born teacher. You're one of those earth angels. Okay, so it's just beautiful. The next cycle of your life is going to be a very, very beautiful cycle. And it's like you're walking your life path. And like I said, you'll reach here. You are going to reach here. You're almost there. Maturity, yes. You're maturing as an individual. It's almost like, you know, like I said, you know, you're reaching your fullest potential in whatever it is that you're doing. You're maturing as an individual. You're maturing in your craft. You're getting better at something. And you're also getting better at life. Handling life's challenges, handling life's journeys, handling the ups and downs of life. That is the kind of phase you're entering into. And you know, even if, I don't know whether you have a partner, you don't have a partner, you're in a relationship, you're not, but you are going to be reaching a point where you are very, very content in your own skin. Okay, you're happy with where you are, or you're going to be happy with where you are. And you are this full person within yourself. And when you meet a new individual, or even in an existing relationships, your partner is going to feel that. Because, you know, if you are single, in fact, and if you choose to have a partner now, it is going to be because you just love that person and you're happy to be with that person, and not because that person is going to get you something. or it's going to fulfill a need of yours. No, you're going to be with this person because you want to be. It's because you make that choice. You are on an entirely different level. Very, very beautiful. The next one again here is about abundance. So you have 2 abundance readings. So it's a beautiful cycle that you're entering into. You're going to be content, you're going to be happy, and you're going to be growing. Financially as well, I see you in a very good position. But again, this is a message that I'm getting. The cards don't say this. This is about, saving for a future. Saving for your retirement. So you're going to have thoughts relating to that in the future, okay? It's about planning to get a house, a forever home. Planning to get a property, a forever property. Now it's like building towards a future. Like you've set the foundations and you're building now. So you're growing as a person. You're growing as an individual. But you're just growing in life. It's the period of growth for you. And it's a hard-earned one, I have to say. An elder will teach you. So there is a possibility you might meet a mentor at this point of time. So there is something that you need to learn. Okay, we are all learning and we just keep learning. But again, you're learning from an elder here. So an elder is like a wise person of the tribe. Okay, he's the one that gives guidance. So you are learning from somebody who's very, very knowledgeable. So seek out this person. This can be in your community. This just can be a beloved teacher, or this could just be a grandparent possibly, who could teach you something more about life. That will enable you to become an elder later on, because that is something I see you becoming. Okay. So somebody needs to teach you something. So there is still something you need to learn. Now what is it that you need to learn is something you'll have to figure out. Okay. But you are still in that learning phase, and it's just going to take you to a beautiful new level. The next is you're never alone. So even when you're with yourself, you're okay with it. Yeah. And this is a very powerful thing to happen in life, The moment when you just love to be with your own self, I think you've achieved a huge level of success in life. Because when you enjoy your own self, you are free. And that's what I see for you. But it's like, you're constantly, possibly you're very well connected to the source. You're very well connected to your angels. You're very well connected to the energy of the universe, is what I'm getting here. And you're comfortable in your own skin. You're growing, you're maturing, but you're very comfortable with the process, is what I get here. More power to you, my friends. Again, the last one, which I think is so significant. So significant. When I was just looking at the whole spread, I was like, okay, we do need to lighten up sometimes, And that is exactly what the last card is about. Now, this is of course a part of the romance angels. So if you're looking for love, then it's all about being playful. Like just being yourself, being the best you, and just having fun with the process. So it's, it's usually when you're just happy with being on your own that a potential partner shows up. It's like they sense that, okay, you've reached a different level of being capable, I believe. When you're a whole within yourself, the best version of your partner for you will then show up. And that's exactly what is happening for you. And this can also be for people who've been single for a while. You're like so happy being on your own, and then a partner shows up. But I think this partner is going to be right for you, is what I'm getting. Okay, but this again reminds you to have fun. And this again teaches you to be light, to just enjoy that lighter side of life as well. Because of course, for people on spiritual paths specifically, there are very few moments where, you are free, to just be that childish self, but it shouldn't happen that way for you. So just remember to have fun in the process of growing spiritually, of growing as a person. So if you're like constantly on this journey towards betterment, don't forget to take care of that inner child who just wants to have fun. We all owe it to ourselves, don't we? I think you have nothing but amazing things coming for you in this next phase. Of course, it involves work. It's always going to involve work. We are in Earth school. Earth is a school. But for you, I think you're going to enjoy this class. The next class, that is. So have fun and make the most of it. Okay, so that's it from me for you guys, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hello, and if you've chosen the third pile, these are your messages for you. So let us see what is it that the universe has to say to you. Now I'm going to start with a different card. In fact, now this is the card for you, and I love this card. Okay, I love this card. This is the card of the phoenix being reborn again, you know, being reborn from the ashes. And I think you guys, of course, your pile 3, you're always going to be like that. It's like you guys are now realizing that there are certain things in your life that are no longer working and they need to go. And you're consciously, you know, choosing things for your life now. You are really looking at your life. You're looking at what belongs and what doesn't belong. And you're ruthless at that. Okay, in this next spiritual cycle of yours, you are really looking at your life clearly, and what doesn't belong, you are ready to say goodbye to it. And this is something that you're doing consciously. Okay, this is not going to just happen for you. So for the things that are not working, you are going to put an end to them, and you are going to rise so much stronger in this next cycle. So it's like, you know, you guys are realizing on some deeper level that it's time to enter the next phase of your life. And you're doing that with an amazing manner. Okay, so I think more power to you. You're going to be a phoenix in this new cycle. You're rising very strong. And you're doing this on your own. You don't have anybody else to do it for you. Oh my God. Reborn. Like I said, it's very rare to sort of get this, but yeah, you're being reborn. And it's a choice, okay? It's not happening to you. You're making this choice to be reborn again. So if you are pile 3, I really want you guys to take an inventory of your life. In fact, for July reading, I don't know if you picked the same pile. This is exactly what I was talking about. In the month of July, you have to look at your life objectively, see what belongs, see what doesn't, see what works, see what doesn't, and eliminate things that don't resonate anymore. Because this new cycle is going to be intense, it's going to be beautiful, and you're going to be the maker of it. So emerge stronger. Okay? And the next card for you is an aha moment card, is what I call this card. It's when you realize something about your life. It's like you realize that, okay, this is the purpose behind all of the things. It's like, you know, a story is clear to you in your mind. It's like for a lot of things that happened in your life, you are beginning to see why. You're beginning to see why certain things did not work and why others did. You'll understand why life has brought you in this new journey. Okay, so you are understanding a lot of things. It's like comprehension is coming to you now. It's like you're being enlightened in a sense. Okay, and this is also about opening the channel of communication between the source and you. Opening the channel of communication between your spirit's guides and you. And that is sort of helping you move very quickly on this new journey. And I bet for you guys, the lunar eclipse, the one that passed, must have been intense. So take a break, okay, because I'm sure a lot of you need it. But this new phase is going to be a powerful one for you. Very powerful. Okay? You finally begin to see things for what they are. The next is about contract. It's about fairness. It's about weighing the pros and cons again. What is working, what isn't. And you know what's really interesting is there is like this white tape on this, you know, justice's face. So it's not letting your judgment get clouded. It's about being very objective about things. Yeah, it's about, you know, letting your mind guide you and your connection with the divine. So like I said, you're going to weigh things and try and understand what fits, what doesn't. So that is what this is all about. This can also talk about your relationships. Okay. So this can, again, according to what the card said, this could also be about contracts. So getting into something new, letting go of something old. This can talk about, getting a new house, signing contracts. But I think whatever this card talks about, this card also talks about, scales. So this is about fairness, about getting your due is also something that I'm getting. If life has been unfair to you in any way, it's going to be set right. Okay? It's like, like I said, it was the end of a karmic cycle. So if you deserve blessings and they've been long coming, they're going to come your way. Because the wrong will be righted now, is what I'm getting here. You're going to be happy with this, trust me. Essence. It's like, the essence card is all about, understanding of your inner self, understanding of your situations. It's rising above the rest. For a lotus flower, it usually is born amongst mud. It's, sometimes around dirt as well. But it is still a lotus and it will always bloom. So it's about finding that essence within you which is always going to bloom. And you are like this lotus flower now. It's like your life is ready to bloom. And it's ready to, what I'm getting here is this lotus is now going to be plucked and it's going to find its place near the gods. Because in India, lotus is the essence of goddess Lakshmi. It's the flower that Lord Vishnu likes. So it talks about prosperity in a sense. Lotus is offered to Lakshmi and Vishnu. Goddess Lakshmi stays in the lotus flower. So that is the kind of person you are. That is what your true essence is. You have that divinity within you. And it's about understanding that. And you are understanding that. Because you have the aha moment. So it's a very interesting journey. Ownership. So you are taking responsibility for yourself, for your actions, for where you go next. It's like you're consciously being the builder of the next phase of your life. So it's all about burning bridges too, is what I'm getting. Yeah, like you had out here. There are some bridges that you need to burn. Bridges to your past that you've been holding on possibly. But that bridge needs to be burned. Because you're not going back that way. You cannot go back that way. Because you're moving ahead in this new phase of your life. You're moving ahead in your journey, your spiritual journey. And whatever it is that's going to happen in your life, you're going to be making it happen consciously. So start doing it. Look at your life objectively. Look at your life fairly. What do you deserve? And what doesn't deserve you is also something that I'm getting here. The next one is love is all around. How beautiful is this, isn't it? It's about feeling the love of the universe. It's like feeling the love of the people around you. And it's also about understanding who brings that love in your life. But it's all about being in the vibration of love, being in that highest vibration. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And love is going to surround you. You know why? Because you are the most authentic version of yourself. It's like, you've lifted yourself out of a rut or lifted yourself out of the mud, if I may say so. And your relationships will also progress. You'll attract more healthier relationships because you're burning some bridges, and that means building new ones. But these are going to be beautiful bridges that will take you to a very, very beautiful tomorrow. The tomorrow of your dreams, maybe. But it's all in your hand. It always is. Nothing happens to you. You are a vibrational being. So anything that comes to you through your vibration. Never forget that. And look, like I said, you're burning some bridges and accepting new ones in your life. And look what has come as a result of that. And now you understand why you need to cause some destruction in your life, why you need to burn some bridges, and to make that fair decision for yourself in your favor. Okay, so that your vibration can raise, so you can attract a life that is for you. You can attract a love that is just perfect for you, so you can live a life that is according to the highest plan of the source, God, angels, whatever it is you choose to call it. So the next cycle that we are entering is very intense, very beautiful, and it is empowering you to take control and shape your life. But it is definitely telling you to disconnect from certain things that don't belong. Now it is for you to find out what doesn't belong. Pile 3, you guys are always intense. Always. And I love that about you. So get to work is what I'm going to say. I think you might want to go through this video a couple of times, because that's something I'm really getting, for you to sort of really get it. I wish you well, and I wish you power is what I want to give you this time. I wish all the power in the world to you. I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye.